Good evening, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Emily Carter. A few months ago, a new patient walked into my office. He was 73 years old, and you could see the exhaustion written across his face, that quiet kind of defeat men carry when they feel their strength slipping away. He sat down, looked at me, and said, "Doctor, I feel like I'm losing it. My energy is gone, my motivation's fading. And to be honest, I feel like my manhood has disappeared." Now that's not an unusual thing for me to hear. I meet men like him every single week, tired, drained, and convinced that age has stolen something they can't get back. But what most of them don't realize is this: it's not just age. It's your body's way of asking for help. So instead of handing him a prescription or scheduling a procedure, I told him to do something incredibly simple, something that would take him less than 30 seconds every morning. I told him to add one specific vitamin to his glass of water. That's it. A month later, he walked back into my office, but this time he wasn't slumped or quiet. There was a light in his eyes, a calm confidence in his step. He smiled and said, "Doctor, I just added that one thing you told me about, and my manhood returned." This isn't magic, it's not a miracle pill, it's what happens when you give your body the right tools to do what it was designed to do, to restore, to rebuild, and to come back to life. Most men over 50 think that fatigue, low drive, and loss of vitality are just part of getting older, but they're not. They're signals, warnings from your body that certain systems are running on empty. Every morning you wake up without energy. Every night you struggle to sleep. Every time you notice that quiet loss of confidence. It's not just age. It's a sign that your vascular and hormonal systems are asking for help. When those morning signals, what doctors call nocturnal penile tumescence, start to fade, it's not just about libido. It's your circulatory health speaking. During deep sleep, your body performs nightly maintenance. Arteries expand, blood flow increases, and oxygen restores your tissues. But when inflammation, oxidative stress, or nutrient deficiencies build up, that process breaks down. Your arteries stiffen, blood flow weakens, nerves don't receive the right signals, and suddenly what used to be automatic, energy-focused performance starts to disappear. This isn't age taking something away. It's your body missing what it needs to function. And that's where we start, by restoring the nutrients that make everything work again. When your body stops sending those morning signals, it's not a failure, it's communication. It's your physiology trying to warn you that circulation, hormone balance, or cellular repair are breaking down. The first cause is inflammation and oxidative stress, a constant low-grade fire inside your arteries and tissues. Over time, it stiffens your blood vessels and damages the delicate lining that controls blood flow. When that lining breaks down, your body stops producing enough nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for relaxing and expanding your arteries. Without it, proper blood flow simply can't happen. The second cause is micronutrient deficiency. After 50, the body becomes less efficient at absorbing vitamins and minerals from food. Even with a balanced diet, your cells often lack the raw materials needed to repair tissue, regulate hormones, and fuel your nervous system. Together, these two problems create a silent chain reaction: weaker blood flow, lower oxygen delivery, slower recovery, and declining energy. But here's the key: both issues are reversible. When you restore your body's antioxidant and nutrient reserves, you reactivate its natural repair cycle, the same system that maintains energy, performance, and vitality. The first vitamin I recommend for every man over 50 is vitamin C. Most people think of it as the cold vitamin, but its real power goes far deeper. Vitamin C is your body's primary antioxidant defense system. It neutralizes the unstable molecules called free radicals that cause oxidative stress. the internal rust that weakens your arteries, tissues, and organs over time. But beyond protection, vitamin C is also the foundation for collagen production. Collagen is the structural protein that gives strength and flexibility to your skin, joints, and, most importantly, the walls of your blood vessels. When you don't have enough vitamin C, those vessel walls lose elasticity. They become stiff, fragile, and less responsive. That means poor circulation, higher blood pressure, and reduced nutrient flow to the areas that matter most. Vitamin C rebuilds that structure from the inside out. It supports stronger, more flexible arteries and helps your blood carry oxygen efficiently throughout your body. And because vitamin C is water-soluble, your body can't store it. You need a steady supply every day, which is why adding a small dose to your morning water is one of the simplest and most effective habits you can build. A single glass gives your system the signal it needs to start repairing. Better blood flow, better oxygen delivery, and over time, better energy, mood, and confidence. The second vitamin is vitamin D. Though medically it's not really a vitamin, it's a prohormone. That means your body uses it to create and regulate hormones, including testosterone, the cornerstone of male vitality. After 50, your body's ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight drops sharply. The skin becomes less efficient, and most men spend far less time outdoors. As a result, deficiency is extremely common, especially during winter months. Low vitamin D triggers a chain reaction. Your brain sends weaker signals to the glands that produce testosterone. Your energy levels fall, your recovery slows, and your mood declines. Optimizing vitamin D reverses that. It reactivates the hormonal communication between your brain and your body. It helps regulate mood, strengthens bones and muscles, and directly supports cardiovascular health, all of which are critical for performance and longevity. And because sunlight alone is often not enough, supplementation becomes essential. A few drops of liquid vitamin D3 in your morning water is simple, consistent, and effective. Within weeks, many men report deeper sleep, steadier energy, and a quiet but noticeable return of drive and confidence. The next vitamin is one most men have never heard of, vitamin K2. It's often confused with vitamin K1, which helps your blood clot. But vitamin K2 has a completely different job. It directs calcium to the right places in your body. Think of it as a traffic controller. When you consume calcium from food or supplements, your body tries to send it to your bones and teeth. But without enough K2, that calcium can drift into soft tissues, especially the walls of your arteries. Over time, that misplaced calcium hardens and builds up, a process called vascular calcification. It turns flexible blood vessels into stiff, rigid pipes. And once that happens, circulation weakens, blood pressure rises, and oxygen delivery to your muscles and organs drops dramatically. Vitamin K2 prevents that from happening. It activates a special protein called matrix GLA protein, which literally pulls calcium out of your arteries and drives it back into your bones where it belongs. When paired with vitamin D3, the two form a powerful duo. Vitamin D helps you absorb calcium. Vitamin K2 tells your body where to put it. The result? Cleaner arteries, stronger bones, and smoother, more efficient blood flow. The final key nutrient in this daily ritual is vitamin E. Like vitamin C, it's a powerful antioxidant, but it protects a different part of your body. While vitamin C works in the watery areas of your cells, vitamin E protects the fatty membranes that surround every cell in your body. These membranes are what keep your blood vessel cells flexible and responsive, But over time, exposure to toxins, poor diet, and oxidative stress damages them. When that happens, the arteries lose their ability to relax and expand, and blood flow suffers. Vitamin E stops that process. It neutralizes free radicals inside those lipid layers, keeping your cell walls healthy, soft, and functional. This protection is especially important for circulation and nerve health, two systems that control both your energy and your physical performance. Not all forms of vitamin E are equal. The most effective types are tocotrienols and mixed tocopherols, which work together to defend your vascular system from daily oxidative stress. You don't need complex supplements or expensive treatments. You need a simple, consistent routine, one that gives your body the raw materials it's missing. Here's what I tell my patients to do every morning. Step 1. Fill a glass with water. Step 2. Add a few drops of vitamin D3, a few drops of vitamin K2, MK7 form, around 500 to 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C powder. Step 3. Stir and drink slowly before breakfast. That's it. Less than 30 seconds. This single habit provides 4 essential benefits. It restarts nitric oxide production, improving blood flow. It reduces inflammation and oxidative damage. It supports hormone balance and energy metabolism. And it strengthens your arteries, keeping them flexible and responsive. If you found this information helpful, take a moment to share it, because too many men over 50 are struggling silently, not realizing that small changes can create big transformations. Remember, vitality doesn't disappear with age. It fades when your body stops getting what it needs. But the moment you give it back, with something as simple as a glass of water, it starts to rebuild. So tomorrow morning, try it. Add your vitamins, stay consistent, and pay attention to the small changes, because those are the signs that your body is waking up again. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, and this has been Senior Men's Health, where we turn science into simple, daily action. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.